Warning.
This game is a work in progress. Some aspects are unfinished, and there may be bugs. Saves from previous versions are incompatible. But you can jump in using chapter select if you've made a character.
Thank you for explaining. Voice from the off. Potential eye strain, so maybe look out for that. Drowsy Drake! Wow! Who's that? I don't know who that is. But we're playing Cryptid Crush. We're playing Cryptid Crush today. This is another Pride Month game. It was tagged LGBTQIA+ on itch.io. So let's just see what this is in store for us, shall we?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi, hello.
Glad I got a hold of you in time.
Oh, Mothman. Greetings. What are you doing here?
You're wildly unprepared to enter this world, and I'd rather not see a human be torn apart by the fabric of reality.
Yes, I am very human. Thank you for noticing.
You can speak, can't you?
Yeah, I can do that. I feel like I was speaking to you. Hi, hello.
In any case, I'm going to ask, what's your name?
My name? You don't know my name? We've been playing poker together. How dare you? Yes, it is I, Flo McAwesome. You better keep that in mind.
What's that? Who am I?
You're the Mothman, aren't you?
Definitely not the Mothman.
Are you sure about that? You do look a lot like the Mothman.
Now, how would you like to be addressed?
I would like to be addressed the mayor, but I guess he, him is also okay. Voice?
Good choice. Spicing it up, are you?
Hold on, can I go back and I would, what is the other voice?
Be addressed? Good choice.
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go with that one.
Spicing it up, are you?
Game difficulty. What kind of heat am I looking for? Human? Nah. Cryptid? Better? Ghoul? I don't know. Demon! The extra hard path. What difficulty are we looking for? I think let's just go with Cryptid for now. Let's see. I mean, on the other hand, I don't even know what this game is about. Is this a dating sim? Does this have battle elements? I don't. I'm demoning. We're demoning this. You're a masochist. On top of raising all damage plus healing values, this difficulty raises all roll difficulties as well. I do like myself a challenge.
Questions. Well, those who lack us.
What was... Oh. Yeah, sure, let me save, why not? How do I... Hold on.
What's with the random questions? Well,
those
who lack a sense of self tend to disintegrate upon entry into this realm of existence. I'm just here to help jog your memory.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's understandable. That is very understandable. I have a pretty good idea of who I am. I'm just winging it. I'm just winging it.
If you say so.
That's what we're doing here.
It seems
Sure,
like
why not?
here is up. Good luck, and know this. I'm rooting for you.
That's an interesting husk that I have here. Let's see how that goes. Buzz buzz. Your phone startles you awake. A trail of messages scrolling down your screen. Who's Atlas? Hey, are you awake? It's time. Ghosty time. I sent you the address. Just follow the radio tower and you'll find it. Okay. All you can manage to type back in your half-asleep, sluggish state is... K. You feel a sudden icy chill jolting you awake and sending shivers down your spine. Huh? You see a large, fuzzy grey cat with 3 eyes and a flaming tail shoving her translucent paw through your face. Is this Nightmind?
Greetings, mortal.
That is not what Nightmind sounds like. Also, I think he has 4 eyes. I'm not sure, to be honest. With a yelp, you leap out of bed, the shimmering tabby cat phasing right through you. Can't you just... Normal? I can talk, I have a voice? Interesting. So I really just have to narrate this. This is very... That's cool. I like this. Very convenient.
Through 3 alarms. I was getting desperate.
It does sound like me, yes. Now I don't have a voice anymore. Okay, I'm awake. And, I'm running late! You rush around your room, gathering everything you could possibly need for tonight. You then run through your mental checklist. Don't forget your flashlight, bolt cutters, granola bars, and... You squat down to tie your shoes and slip on your jacket. Opening the door, you step out into the stuffy hallway and march out to your car. You're not gonna say that? You're not gonna say, wait for me! Okay, then I guess don't. Taro has to race to catch up with you, meowing in protest as she kicks off the top step and floats down the stairs, phasing right through the apartment wall. Pretty convenient. Very convenient phasing is. Oh hey, who might you be? Who might you be? Chapter 0, Dead Air. Okay. Are we going to the radio? Taro finally lands on your shoulder as you reach your car and nips your ear. Ow! You try to brush the phantom cat off your shoulder, but your hand sweeps right through her. Got you! You flick on the headlights before backing up and pulling onto the street. Why is that? Oh, come on, man. I was so excited to have all of this narrated, but now I don't. Are you sure Atlas is going to be any help? Taro keeps her little paws tucked under her fluff, like a fuzzy bread loaf. You know what they say about Mothman? Excuse me? That they're bad omens? Bingo! Omen or not, I could use all the help I can get. Right, that nasty curse. You should really get that checked out. Isn't that your job?
That's cute.
You don't expect me to work on an empty stomach, do you? I'm feeling faint. Do you need me to stop and get you something? Oh no, don't worry about me. I'll, survive. You're the one dealing with that wretched curse, not me. I don't feel any different. You will, and it's going to be agonizing. You never mentioned that. I didn't want to scare you. Even describing this curse brings about evil. So, you can't get rid of it, you can't even talk about it, and it's going to be excruciating. Is there anything else you forgot to tell me? Well, there's a countdown. A countdown? That's right. It's a countdown to your imminent demise. That's not funny. I'm not joking, silly. How much time do I have? That's for a cat to know, and a physician to find out. But that's why you're here, right? Being a cosmic guardian and all. You're meant to protect me. Absolutely. Your phone chimes, buzzing in the cup holder. Where are you? I'm on my way. Sheesh, unlike you, most of us can't fly. You fell back asleep, didn't you? I'm not nocturnal. Not with that attitude. So, do you see the station? Leaning forward, you glance upward towards the distant radio tower cutting through the night air. I think so. Is it just the three of us? Depends. How cool are you with devils? Pretty cool? Why? I have a friend who just got off work and was wondering if they could tag along. I figured I'd ask you first. Yeah, I definitely feel safer in a larger group. Oh, yeah. Sweet! See you soon. Don't forget about the phantom frequency. Channel 103.1, Elkhorn Radio. I've got it. What the hell? Thunk. The sound of feathers brushing against the microphone and the audio fizzles out before Atlas squeaks. Sorry, I hit a lamppost. Oh no, he's such a moth. I'll meet up with you soon. Drive safe. Atlas hangs up. You picture Atlas wildly fluttering around a giant light bulb, and then it dawns on you. I forgot my flashlight.
It looks like we'll need to make that pit stop and snack run.
Rolling into view is a dingy-looking gas station named Al's Owl-Nighter. Dozens of sun-bleached local ads plaster the foggy store windows, weeds sprouting through the cracks in the cement. This place looks safe enough, right? It's well lit at least. Well, at least we got that going for us, which is nice. A pleasant jingle echoes into the night air as the door leading out of a roadside minimart swings open. You walk out into the starlight, carrying a convenience store sushi roll and a cheap flashlight.
That sushi was suspiciously underpriced.
Interesting. I do love some sushi, though. I do love me some sushi. You should hold the receipt up to the neon open sign, eyeing it closely. Oh well. You shuffle back to your car, bounty in tow, and gaze over the horizon. You haven't had a moment to yourself since that cat practically poofed into existence. Opening the car door, you plop down the bag of groceries with a bit of a huff. Your ear catches a low, restrained sound of claws scraping against leather, the sound of some terrible creatures trying to hide her devilry. Taro, you goblin, that's my car! Taro splashes her paws and stretches, dragging her claws across the car seat.
Well, as my Meowth always said, the world is your stretching post. I'll consider sparing your car's interior if you offer me something I want.
She tilts her head to one side and closes her eyes expectantly. You roll your eyes and reach over, gently scratching Taro behind the ears. She's oddly cold for a big fuzzy cat. You're a real handful, Taro. Seriously, what kind of cat drags me out past midnight for some expired sushi? We have places to be.
Any angle, of course. Or, that's what I call myself anyway. You do know I'm not just a normal cat, right? Meow, paw over the goods.
You peel off the plastic wrap and slide it towards the demanding cat. You turn the key in the ignition, the old car rattling to life. We better get going before I totally chicken out. The car drives off, peeling out of the convenience store parking lot and down the dimly lit street of Longhope. Longhope? That's what this city is called. Taro scarfs down the last bit of sushi, licking specks of rice off her nose.
Aren't we on the lookout for that phantom frequency?
Ah, right. You slide your hand over to the dash and click on the stereo. The radio whirs on with harsh static as it switches between frequencies until it reaches 103.1. The static is cut with a crisp and peppy tune, cueing the start of some sort of radio show.
Good evening, Freaksters. I'm your host, Madhouse Mike, live at Elkhorn County Radio.
Can that guy be fully voiced at least, please?
What's that? Seems my producer's letting me know that I am, in fact, dead.
Huh.
Thanks, Debbie. Thanks a lot.
Madhouse is funny. Why wouldn't he be dead? I mean, seriously. Thanks for reminding him though, Debbie. That was really nice of you.
So, before we get started, I just wanted to give a shout out to all my listeners.
Yo, shout out to the listeners!
It is your support that keeps this show alive. So, as a thank you, I'll be starting tonight's show with some fan mail.
Ooh. Madhouse clears his throat for emphasis.
Hey, lovely. You want to make thousands working with a flexible schedule from home? Of course you do.
I mean, who doesn't?
Join our loyal family and become the independent girl boss of your dreams.
Ooh, I can be an independent girl boss. Slay girl!
For a tiny fee of $1,200, you two can enroll in our courses and start feeding today.
Ah,
Join us and flourish, the Great Mother.
feeding, you say?
What is this?
What is this indeed?
Wow. Thanks much for that threatening and oddly fleshy letter. Seriously, this thing is meaty.
What the? You turn off the radio. Ugh.
Didn't you mail in a fan letter?
I wouldn't call myself a fan. Heck, I've never even heard of that guy. You grimace, glancing out the window as the woods begin thinning out into the clearing.
Huh, that seems a tad insincere, bothering a fellow you don't even know.
The skeletal frame of the radio tower stretches up over the horizon, looming over your destination, Elkhorn Radio Station. Pulling into the radio station, overgrown parking lot, you park between the fading lines. Taro hops up and jumps into her human's arms, insisting on being carried like the oversized baby she is. You open the car door and step outside. You feel the brush of Taro's whiskers against your cheek, somewhat easing your fears.
Oh dear.
Okay, we'll be fine. It's just a haunted station on a hill. No big deal. You click on the hefty flashlight with a tight grip. You angle the light towards the station, as well as the large metal fence in front of it. Crap, forgot the bolt cutters again. You turn your attention instead to a large sheet of wood spray-painted with crude red letters attached to the fence. You read it aloud. Keep out. Trespassers will be murder-related. Ah, cool.
I hear the place glows red on Friday nights, and the on-air sign never burns out. Bunch of silly rumors, if you ask me. Where is everyone?
It's already 2 a.m. You should have been here by now. Checking the time, you stuff your phone into your pocket and scan your surroundings with your flashlight.
This calls for an investigation.
Or I could just shoot them a text.
No, not like that. You've got to roll.
I left my dice at home. What am I looking at?
Sometimes things require skill and a bit of luck, so to determine how your fate unfolds, you have to roll. You'll be given a difficulty rating you have to meet and surpass. The universe will then add a modifier based on your stats. Brains, in this case.
This feels like some kind of forbidden knowledge.
Oh, it is. Now try rolling for real.
Okay, how do I do that? I click the dice. Oh, that's, okay.
Are you even trying?
Wow, that was awful. Don't worry, though. If you fail a roll, don't fret. You have a chance to change fate by spending karma.
You know, let me just call Atlas.
What's karma, you ask? Well, whenever you fail a roll, you can expend karma to re-roll. You can re-roll as many times as you have karma, whether you succeed or fail that roll, but you have to be smart with it. You only get a point of karma when you fail and decide not to re-roll. You get it?
I am sure someone around here gets it.
Great! Now tap the button and try re-rolling the dice.
What button? This button?
Just tap the button right below the dice.
I did it. I done diddly did it. Okay. Difficulty 9, result 8+1. Success. The flashlight scans over the empty lot, lights dragging across the shattered windows and over the overgrown shrubbery. It suddenly catches a pair of beady red eyes lurking in the tree line, the light glinting off the unblinking eyes.
What the heck?
What the heck indeed? You yelp in surprise, dropping your flashlight. In a flash, the figure leaps from the branches and splays its wings, swooping down before landing with a somersault. What does splays mean? I don't think I ever heard that word. But anyway. Dramatically, the very clouds overhead part, silvery moonlight revealing the creature's feathery visage. Wait, Atlas?
The one and only. I thought I'd scope out the perimeter before diving right in.
That's what Atlas sounds like. That is not what I thought Atlas would sound like. After his dramatic entrance, Atlas shakes out his glossy feathers and flaps his large wings. His antenna twitch as he stands on one leg, poking Taro with one of his hind claws.
So, is this the spirit you mentioned? I kinda expected something, more impressive.
Less catty, yeah, I guess. Taro fluffs up, her whiskers standing on end as she hisses.
I am a great and powerful cosmic guardian.
Of course you are, Taro. She bites one of the Mothman's talons. So how do I guess I keep having the voice for Atlas, the very deep voice. Let's see. Ouch! I'm in immense pain! Atlas pulls away, breaking out of Taro's grip. It's not too late to be haunted by something cooler, right? Taro's doing her best. You're just jealous you don't have a familiar following you around. A familiar following you around, that's what that is. Yes. Damn. If I had to pick, I'd want a raven familiar. Too bad ravens hate me. Atlas bends down and scoops the flashlight off of the ground. Here, sorry for startling you. Breaking through the greenery, a single blue flame casts an eerie light over a large, imposing demon striding into the clearing, a heavy pair of bolt cutters resting in their hip.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh hey, who might you be? Jamie?
It seems everyone has arrived. I assume Atlas spoke of me?
How'd you get here so fast?
Lex?
This is Jamie, the roughest devil around. They're a great listener, bone collector, fist fighter, and artist. Jamie, you should show Flo some drawings.
No.
Oh man!
But you're so good.
Who
I
cares?
suppose I'll scout on ahead since you seem to be in such capable claws.
The feline hovers past the demon, floats through the fence, and disappears into the overgrowth.
We should follow suit.
Jamie struts towards the chain link fence, unsheathing the bolt cutters. Unsheathing. I do know how English works sometimes, I swear. I shouldn't be allowed to do visual novels. I shouldn't be allowed to read visual novels, I guess. Jamie struts towards the chain link fence, unsheathing the bolt cutters. They snap through the padlock and give a quick thumbs up.
Let the crimes commence.
Let the crimes commence.
This is a horrible idea. What if someone gets hurt? You hesitate, stopping just before the gate. Ghosts are practically harmless. I bet this dude's just some disembodied voice or a possessed microphone. Besides, you've got me to protect you. Nah, it's the other way around.
Hurry up!
The exterior of the radio station is tagged with fading graffiti and plastered with condemnation warning posters. Jamie turns the handle to the front door and it easily clicks open. Creepy. Looking through the doorway, the dark interior of the station seems impossibly clean compared to the outside. The waiting room is seemingly suspended in time, only faded from months of neglect, maybe years. You shuffle in line behind Jamie as you examine the lobby. Stopping a moment, you realize that you're the only one with a flashlight. All of you can see in the dark?
Indeed. My eyes can pierce any darkness.
I actually rely on my what? I actually rely on my capitate antennae. I rely on my antenna. With these big old eyes, my vision's super sensitive to light. Okay, it's not seeing, but more like smelling.
You have got to be joking.
Atlas, can you go a day without mentioning your insectoid parts?
I don't mind, really. You twirl the flashlight in your hand, nearly dropping it in the process. Wandering around, Atlas tries the nearest door. After finding it locked, he shuffles over to the recording studio window and presses his face against the glass. Jamie kicks one of the trash cans over. Dozens of lime green soda cans come clanging out, scattering across the floor.
For an unlocked haunted house, this is surprisingly untouched. I almost feel bad thrashing the place.
Where do you think we'll find the ghost? You tuned into the ghost frequency, right? Atlas gives a reassuring nod.
No feathers off my back.
It's fine if you didn't. I'll catch you up. So the show was basically this radio host, Madhouse Mike. The show was what is this sentence? So, the show was basically this radio host, Madhouse Mike, reading ghost stories and urban myths of a script. It was all super cheesy, and I loved it. I don't understand anyways. He's the ghost we're looking for. Madhouse was an expert on the supernatural, so I'm certain he'll know something about your curse.
Mike is playing a character. Atlas, who knows what the guy is like off-air.
Jamie absent-mindedly crushes on one of the split cans and tosses it back into the trash can. Aren't you ghosts usually created from tragedy? He sounds normal enough to me. Atlas gasps.
Oh, I got a story about this one!
It was totally tragic. Madhouse died while advertising for some sketchy drink company. He thought he could bring in more listeners by drinking the entire sample box. It actually worked for like 2 seconds. I mean, really, who trusts a company named Toxic Waste Energy? That's terrible. He drank so much that his skin glowed green and he beefed it from all the radiation. The studio had to shut down, and no one alive's been on air since. Do you even hear yourself? Oh wait, that's Jamie, that was the wrong voice.
Do you even hear yourself?
This is exactly what Madhouse would have wanted. Hosting a radio show for the rest of eternity. That sounds great.
You have got to be joking.
Turning into a restless ghost is easily the worst case scenario.
It's funny, he carried me through those long nights at my old retail job back home. You know, before I got fired after being robbed twice and starting an electrical fire. The dude was a legend for us night owls. No, what did I do? What just happened? Hold on. What just where was I? What? Upset? Way, what? Night owls? Devil? No.
You have got to be joking.
Okay, don't press this button. I'm trying not to press this button again. There we go. Electrical fire, night owls. What? Why is the why button? Why?
You truly are a bringer of bad luck.
You're a literal devil.
So, it's just a rumor. Rumors won't get us anywhere. Let's search the place and gather more information.
And risk upsetting the guy when we're about to hop onto his radio show? No way.
Upset?
Idiotic.
Atlas, we're trespassers.
What do you think about this flow? Both Jamie and Atlas turn to you, expecting you to settle whatever this is. Jamie's right. We might find something useful like a vault or haunted treasure or a portal to a ghost dimension. Atlas, I think of all the exclusive merch. You could totally ask for an autograph. You think so? Actually, let's check out the record room. There's gotta be some shiny collector vinyls and tapes in there. The Mothman's eyes sparkle. You know, for research purposes. Jamie brushes past and you open the door before them, ushering the human to follow.
Scratch that. I want the spectre dealt with now.
Hey, I was wondering, Why'd you come with us?
I wanted to meet you. An average human moving to Longhope is a major big deal.
What makes you say that?
Folks around here tend to be occult, undead, or aquatic, which you're not.
Nope.
Then something had to have brought you here.
Jamie's expression darkens, their gaze trailing down before resting upon you. Your throat feels dry as you try to force a response. Well, I've known Atlas since like forever. He helped me unpack.
No, something worse.
You're being awfully cryptic.
I tend to be.
Okay.
But let's not jump to conclusions.
You've decided Jamie is definitely annoyed with you. You must salvage this. So... you'll be there for Friday's movie night, right? Jamie's eyes light up, the flame atop their head flickering a warm blue.
Carrying stuffed sweet potato, chicken skewers, and jalapeno dip.
You picture Jamie wearing a gingham apron and oven mitts, all while carrying a tray of freshly baked snickerdoodles. You cook?
Excellent.
Hard time.
I have so many questions.
They called me the grill master.
Jamie, I need answers.
I need you to keep walking.
Sure thing, grill master.
Do not say that.
With a grunt, you manage to shove the door open, knocking down a filing cabinet blocking the doorway within the room. Stepping over the cabinet, you gaze around the office. The room is completely trashed. Loose papers are scattered across the carpet, green sludge is smeared across the walls, and a bookshelf full of records and trophies are smashed to bits. Oh dear.
Oh, man!
No! What kind of monster did this? The Mothman scoops up a handful of shattered records, letting shards fall between his feathers. These were original copies! Could you just download the digital album? No! It's about the rich, omnidimensional sound! Ignoring Atlas' muttering, Jamie runs their claws across the wall, tracing out the words written in faintly glowing slime.
DailyGhostWatch.net. The hell does that mean?
Could this be right?
It sounds like a website. Atlas looks up from the vinyl wreckage, wiping away his tears. Ugh, it's just some blog that reports on abnormal occurrences.
Makes sense.
I was actually a mod there for like a month.
Ew.
Moderation's important.
Yeah. You nerds better get snooping.
I'll make it quick. Where should we start? Let's start at the trophy case. Following the trail of papers, you stop at the smashed trophy case with the words "Stinks worse than Momo" spray painted on red over the whole thing. It seems to have held a variety of commemorations and awards celebrating radio entertainment the station had broadcast. You shift through the destruction, only finding the remains of awards to obscure bands and talk show like Shark Infinity, Tiny Red Panda, and DJ Bean Angel. Nothing about Madhouse, though. Looks like Mike's really taking this personally. Dude, Shark Infinity recorded here. Oh, I'm rolling the dice again. A 3 and a 2. I did succeed. I did a success here. I don't know what happened here, but I did a success. Let's see here. Okay. Sure. Let's go to the bulletin board next, I guess. You look to the cork boards nailed to the wall, taking note of the various packages tacked to the board. Marker mustaches are scribbled over a single group photo. Oh, mustaches made with a marker. That's what that means. I was like, what the hell, marker mustaches? Right, let's take this from the top, shall we? Marker mustaches are scribbled over a single group photo. A man wearing a red hoodie scratched out entirely. Oh, there's a face here. Interesting. A printed out calendar is pinned to the wall with August 21st circled and labeled Doctor's Appointment. There's even a coupon for a free case of toxic waste energy tagged to the corkboard. Tearing off the coupon, you bring it to Atlas, hoping for some insight. What's this?
Hold on a sec.
Oh, that's the drink that killed Mike Madhouse. It's that infamous soda brand known for its insane caffeine content. You immediately regret asking, but decided to keep the coupon anyway. I missed the thing, just in case. Just in case. Atlas stands near the door, scrolling through his phone. Apparently, the Daily Ghost wrote an article about Elkhorn Station. The Mothman skims over the blog post. Dude, they didn't bother mentioning Mike by name.
Does that matter?
Mike's just a faceless green poltergeist to these people. See? Literally, no face. Atlas holds out his phone, showing off a blurry green mess wearing a hat and a hoodie. It's difficult to make out.
Isn't that how the whole cryptid gig works?
I guess you're right. Jamie shrugs and turns away from Atlas, the tail knocking over the small trash can, spilling the contents over the floor.
Whoops.
Rolling another dice. Did I do it? I don't know if I don't know if I did it. The controls in this are oddly sensitive. Let's see here. Dead carnations, muffled voices, paper on the floor. What happened here? Did I do it? I did succeed. Okay, cool. So is this why I have more options now? Do I have the more options because I succeeded? Let's check the dead carnations, I guess. Spilled out of the trash can is a vase of pink and white carnations. A small card spilled out to the side. With a frown, you pluck up the card and read, "Here's to 5 years to the Elkhorn Radio and many, many more." Glancing over the cards, Atlas scoffs. Oh, that's bad. What happened here? What happened here? I succeeded again. Let's see here. What about the papers on the floor? Taking a step back, you feel a crunch under your shoe. You look down, realizing you've stepped onto crumpled pages of overdue bills addressed to Elkhorn Radio. Crouching down, you pick up a crumpled newspaper scrap accusing Elkhorn Radio of poor working conditions and long work hours. The author seems especially resentful on this article. You mumbled the last sentence aloud. I hope the station owner faces justice. What am I rolling for? This is failure. Let's re-roll. I'm only gonna re-roll once though, and I succeeded. Nice. Let's see here. The muffled voices or computer. I have a feeling the muffled voices is gonna be where this whole thing continues, so I'm gonna go computer first. Sneaking around the office, you stop at the desk, resting in the corner. A chunky computer hums with the power and the monitor rests on the desk. A single sticky note slapped to the screen. It reads, "Password Deathproof," in messy pen strokes. You click on the monitor, which blinks on and flashes a group photo of the studio members before spudding out again. Clicking on the monitor once more, you click the minimalized webpage and are greeted with the Ghost Haunting Forum. Someone seems to have scoured the page, leaving comments and even arguing with users under the username RadioGhost1. One comment reads, "This guy sounds so cool. I wonder what he was like in life." A response under the same username reads, "Great post. Heaven's really missing out. Lol." Scrolling down, you see the Radio Ghost one's been banned for self-advertising. You're about to check the other tab open on the computer, but are cut short as something cold brushes against you. Turning around sharply, you see a human-sized figure crafted out of empty toxic waste cans sits in the dusty office chair. Oh, it's even wearing a shirt that says "Thank you." And its head is a water cooler. That's cute. The figure has a marker mouth hanging open in a smile. Its head built from a half-crushed water jug, and a paperclip strung together like hair. A name tag clipped to the forehead reads, Debbie. This is seriously creepy. It is also the voice that I have when something is seriously creepy. And 9, yeah, I didn't manage.
Alright, nerds, we gotta go.
Jamie gestures to the door, their tail flicking impatiently. Fine. There's no way I can salvage this. Atlas begrudgingly leaves the remains of the shattered vinyls behind. Atlas briskly marches ahead.
You walk like a pigeon.
Following Atlas's voice, you and Jamie turn the corner and stop abruptly. He's fiddling with the doorknob. It's totally jammed. Atlas is cut short as a hand shoots out from the door, grabbing at the moth's neck fluff. It stops, confused, and slinks back behind the door. Guess I scared him off? The door suddenly vanishes, leaving Atlas tumbling into the studio room.
Well.
It's Madhouse!
What took you so long? You all three totally left me hanging.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Madhouse.
There is a career killer in this line of work. You could have at least rescheduled with my producer.
You mean the jug-headed abomination back in the office? Oh no, he's not fully voiced. Okay.
Ah, so you met Debbie! Not much of a talker!
Madhouse Mike laughs at his own joke. Suddenly, blinking into view, Mike appears in his full ghoulish glory.
You're really real? Of course I'm real! I think I host a radio show just for kicks? I've been waiting for a special guest slot for ages!
Oh my gosh! Mike Madhouse! Atlas takes a sharp breath, absolutely starstruck at the sight of his hero. A real urban legend.
Oh boy, I'm a huge fan!
Such a fangirl. Atlas looks up at Jamie, who's blankly staring at Madhouse, a wild look in their eyes. Jamie! Don't! We're here to join you on tonight's show. And ask you some questions.
I don't think it'd be a good idea.
Madhouse pauses.
To turn down such big fans! Except you, the one with the ram horns. I don't deal with devils. Bold choice of words for a dead man. You're a fire hazard.
I'm sorry, Jamie.
I understand. Weak-willed spirits tends to fall faint around me.
Atlas does a giddy fist bump to himself and stands up straight. Sweet! Yes, this is business. I am serious business boy. It's too many voices that I have to do.
Evening, ghosts and ghouls, we're back live at Elkhorn Radio! Located just off Route 101 for those just tuning in. I'm your ghastly ghoul, Madhouse Mike, and welcome to the Witching Hour. We've got a special treat tonight. Guests from the realm of the living. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Mike makes a nod, cueing the two in. Lex, if you're listening, you owe me $20. Dude, now's not the time. You whisper to the Mothman, shooting him a glare. I am Flo, and this is Atlas. We're both big fans.
Whoa! You've got guts moving to a town full of cryptids.
I guess so.
Were you scared?
A little. But I know I'll be okay with my cosmic guardian around.
What?
My ghost cat, Taro. She's meant to protect me, but she tends to do her own thing. Where is Taro anyway? Sounds like you've got a real affinity for spirits. And a neck for trouble. You elbow Atlas and the two of you exchange cheeky smiles. Then I suppose Trouble here's the one and only Mothman! Prophet of the Silver Bridge, bringer of disaster! So what's it like being an omen of destruction? No, that would be, my dad. I'm just a Mothman, not the Mothman. I can't really control my visions either. I am just here helping out a cursed friendo. You can see the future? Hell yeah! Give us a prophecy, Mothman! Atlas looks a little frazzled, his eyes darting which way. Like, on the spot? I wanted to talk about Flo's curse. It's okay, just go with the flow. That's a bit counterintuitive. What's in my future? Okay, sure. Yeah, I can try. Closing his eyes, the moth folds his wings and tilts his head to the one side, as if he's trying to listen in on something. Nope. Never mind. I can't do this. Why not? I guess ghosts are just too dang hard to read. Can we move on to the next bit?
Yawn.
Seriously? Sorry, man. It was worth a shot. You feel a little underwhelmed. What about my future? Flo, you're gonna oversleep and wake up with a headache. Oh man. You're definitely underwhelmed. Any tips on how to set these things into motion? How am I supposed to know? Fate is stupid and impossible to figure out. Wow! Real inspiring stuff, little dude! Mike waves his hand around, shaking his head with a smile. I say we move on to your next segment. How about some episodic callbacks? It should be a total breeze for such big fans! Yup, I'm really a mega fan, I am. Episode 15. Which undead horror did we interview on the show? You sit there quietly, shuffling your feet and tapping the counter, unsure of what to say. Who was it? A ghost cat? Some sort of spooky spaghetti? Or my mom? I'm going with some sort of spooky spaghetti, cause why not interview the flying spaghetti monster when you have the chance, right? Bloody bones! The Mothman throws a wing up into the air, exclaiming the answer. Folding your arms across your chest, you sink into the chair with a scowl. Perfect! This is a spicy one. In episode 26, who was Bigfoot's secret lover? It's on the top of my tongue. It was the Frogman? The Goatman! Not bad! Though you really ought to give your friend here a chance! Mike snickers. I'm a little underprepared here. Right. I'm getting ahead of myself. In Season 1's final, what news broke that night? Season 1's finale? The move to Longhope, Bigfoot and Goatman got married. Ooh, I'm pretty sure you died. Atlas gently taps you on the foot with a talon and whispers to you before you can answer. There was an alien abduction. It was aliens. Oh yeah? Just how many episodes of my show aired on the radio? Atlas whispers to you in a hushed voice. 32. 32? Correct! Madhouse smiles, falters. Next question. What did I have for breakfast? You look at Atlas for an answer, but he doesn't respond. I don't know. The ghost is absolutely thrilled by Atlas's answer. Any real listeners would know I skip breakfast. That's totally unfair. Oh yeah? Hey Atlas, who sponsored Season 2's recap episode? Atlas shrugs. I skipped the ad breaks. How do you... Toxic waste energy! It was toxic waste but good try. We're cutting to commercials. He points at Atlas. Yo! Me? You'll be helping me out here? Well, okay. Now all you know that personally... Wait, what? Wait, huh? Now you all know that personally I love toxic waste. In fact, I drink so much that my skin turned green! Ha 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 ha! I can recognize my own bias, so don't just take my word for it. Atlas, pal, why don't you try out their newest flavor? Beyond the Grave! A can of toxic waste suddenly appears in the Mothman's grasp, as though he had always been holding it. Atlas grips the can in his claws and cracks it open, letting the green foam trail down his feathers. Sure, but didn't this lukewarm soda literally kill you? You'll give me an autograph, right? Just drink it! He takes a sip. Oh, the Mothman drops like a rock. So, what do you think? I'm sure we're all dying to know. Suddenly, Atlas perks right back up and wipes away the green liquid trailing from his mouth. Wowza! I feel like my skeleton could jump out and dance a jig. Seriously, Beyond the Grave will knock your socks off. You jump from your seat. Wait, what's going on? What did you do to Atlas? Chillax, it's only temporary. Assuming you can get through this next segment, it's time for my favorite game, Fake or Folklore. Can I just say I really enjoy our time spent together. Anyway, why don't you explain the rules, Flyboy? Atlas jitters unnaturally, his antennae twitching as he speaks. Sure thing, Maddie. The rules are easy. Mike here will describe a cryptid and you have to guess what it is. If you get it wrong, you'll suffer a tiny penalty. If you're alive by the end, you win. A penalty? I'm guessing you'll kill me if I refuse to play? No way! I'll just be keeping Atlas as collateral. So by all means, leave your precious Mothman behind. I could use a co-host. Fine, I'll play a stupid game. You plop back down the cushioned office chair and fold your arms. Now's your chance to really let your knowledge shine. Couldn't have said it better myself, Flyboy. Now let's get started with some fake or folklore. Question 1. Sighted in 1971, the misery monster Momo is known to scare off attackers with what? Throwing heavy logs and rocks at supposed attackers. It stinks or strongly worded letters. The Missouri monster. I guess, is that the skunk ape? That's not the skunk ape, is it? But I'm just gonna say it stinks. Don't they smell really bad? I think they'd stave people off with their stench. That's certainly an answer. Come on, are you even trying? You're completely right. I've gone softer than a marshmallow. Question 2. Old Ephraim, a cryptid found terrorizing Logan Canyon in 1923, was what creature? A big bear, a Bigfoot, or a lost grey? A big bear. I mean, it was in 1923. Cryptids used to be, like, not very creative back then, so I guess it's just a big bear. Was Ephraim a big bear? You're just guessing at this point. How daring! Madhouse gestures to Atlas, who's shaking like a ragdoll. Correct. Ah, I certainly wasn't expecting that. Good on ya. Thanks. Next question. Oh, now this is a good one. Question 3. The Rochester Giant, sighted in 1965, crushed the hood of whose car? George Washington, Harold, or how am I supposed to know? Who's Harold? I'm guessing it was Harold. Harold sounds about right. That's like a normal name. Oh no. You totally fell for it. The Rochester Giant doesn't exist. Wrong, but Maddie, you totally cheated. So what? You flinch from a sudden jolt of pain aching through your body. Ow! I think we have time for one last question as an encore to the folks at home. Mike leans into his microphone, lowering his voice to a low growl. Do you know what happens to cheaters? Never made a rule for that. I lose. We're free to leave. We're free to leave. Of course. Waltz on out of here. Why don't I hand over my wallet while I'm at it? I make the rules. It's my show. My rules. My game. The ghost suddenly blinks out, only to reappear behind Atlas.
You're just another fake fan.
In a flash, Mike melds with Atlas, and the two form a much larger, scarier creature.
Don't you know who I am?
Oh boy. Madless? Edhouse? Oh boy.
Done wasting my eternity in this place.
Actually understandable, I'm sorry about that.
Deserve to be free.
I'm
still working.
Forever!
I'm done with liars, fakers, and those goddamn ghost hunters. None of them ever cared about the real me.
Okay. That does sound kinda sucky, I'm sorry, friend.
I quit.
Yeah, but can you give my friend's body back, please? I like that Mothman.
No more management and no more fake fans.
He does seem mad about that. The pair looks down at their hands and wiggles each finger.
You know what happens to fake fans?
Fake fans get, like, cereal? The cryptid laughs, taking a wobbly step forward. Oh no! But I like my soul, Atlas staggers forward and swipes his talons through the air, narrowly missing you. You roll off your chair onto the floor, and without realizing it, you sprint for the door in an effort to simply stay alive. Atlas, what about your Friday movie night? Atlas can't hear you. We're gonna watch the extended edition of that one fantasy trilogy with director's commentary. The Mothman goes rigid, and his antennae flick forward. And subtitles? You fumble with the doorknob, trying to get it open. Atlas's left leg jerks to one side, almost toppling the Mothman over. Never! He takes another step, but trips over nothing, like two drivers fighting for the same steering wheel. Are you crazy? I can't just combine cryptids. The Radio Man moth sounds fucking stupid. Jamie! Help! The Jersey Devil clambers into the room, confused. They look around, only to watch the possessed Mothman jerk and jitter towards the duo, muttering and clawing at his own feathers.
What?
Did Atlas get taller?
That's the first thing you noticed?
This is unforgivable.
Not used to being the armrest, huh, shorty? This isn't a contest.
You're right. Feelers don't count. I think now it's time to fight.
But that will hurt him. Oh, so now you care. Gosh, Flo, I thought you were supposed to protect me. Huh?
Let's make this quick.
Right then. Let's see what this is. Let's see how battle works. Madless laughs in your face. Madless opens up by chucking an oversized stereo speaker with supernatural force. Come on. Failure. God, I can re-roll 3 times, so I guess I do a re-roll. I can get to a 7. Success. Nice. Jamie barely steps out of the wall. 3B. Are you two even trying? Madless furiously swipes his claws at the demon, who narrowly dodges the attack.
Flo, I need direction.
What do I even do?
Choose a skill in the top left corner. Click it.
Okay. How, I see. What do we do? Healing Wave, Spirit Blaze, or Skullcracker? Skullcracker sounds cool. Cool! Let's do this. Success. Okay, that was a success. What does that mean?
Great. Let me explain the basics. Shit. Where do I even start? You see damage. Base damage. Then you, stimulate and modifiers and numbers. Stamina, exhaustion meter. My brain hurts. It's okay. Physical, deep breaths. I can't do this. If I hurt Atlas, he would cry and would never forgive myself. Atlas, help!
Not my problem. No! I'm not explaining shit! Shut up and fight me!
Please?
Okay. It seems Atlas' innate desire to overshare is more powerful than any supernatural force. What do you need to know? Oh god. Oh no. The stats and what they mean? Okay, so there are 6 stats. Brawn, brains, guts, hustle, charm, and occult. Brawn is your physical strength. It's typically used as a bonus and modifier for physical attacking moves. Brains is a sum of your mental strength and general insight. It's the main stat used for your outer combat investigation, plus the defensive stat against supernatural damage. Guts is your physical constitution and fortitude. It's used for things like resisting poison and illness or physical damage. Hustle is your speed and hand-eye coordination. It's used as a modifier to avoid any attacks as well as determine aim and effectiveness of split-second actions. Charm is your charisma and likability. It's mostly used for convincing people of things and swaying hearts. Occult is your attunement to the supernatural. Any magics or unnatural abilities outside the realm of physical powers use occult. These stats are the modifiers used in rolls as well as damage calculation for whatever moving you're trying to use. There are stats also exclusive to combat encountering such as power mods, power defense and special defense. Power mod refers to an additional bonus attacking power whenever damage calculate is involved. Power mod is a flat bonus added to damage. P-Def and S-Def are similar to power except if it's flat bonuses to defense against attacks. Damage is split into 2 types of physical and supernatural. Physical attacks being resistant by guts and supernatural attacks being resistant by brains. Anything else? I think I've got it. I think I know everything I need to know. Great! Think that is everything. Hey, Jamie, it's okay.
Get his ass!
Right, Jersey Devil, we got this. Jamie's totally fired up, the spark of determination gleaming in their wild eyes. It inspires you to maybe things will work out. Maybe you can do this. Let's save Atlas. Right, I got this. Don't you even worry. Mad Lad freaks out.
I need a breather.
Dude, you do need a breather? Jamie closes their eyes and the flame between their horns casts a cool light over their allies, mending some of their wounds. It's time to fight. Right then, what can I do? Bash, cheer, focus. What does all of this do? Bash. Deals medium damage and slightly lowers target's power mod. Failure lowers target's difficulty. What? Interesting. Interesting. What does cheer do? Slightly raises target's power mod. It regains health when used on a single target. Okay, cool. So I guess I'm gonna try to bash him. Let's see what that does. 11 plus 3. That's a success. Take this! Successfully bashes Atlas with a thwack. Takes 8 damage. That's not a lot of damage, but I guess I take it. Modifiers are lowered, so that's good. That's good. We did lower some modifiers. But Edhouse or Madlass is preparing an attack. It's time to fight again. So let's try to crack that skull again, shall we? It's a success. Okay, Jamie headbutts Madhouse, Edness, and Precision of Roughness takes 7 damage. Nice. Oh no, Jamie takes recoil damage. I didn't know that was a thing. Fuck. I should probably read. What my moves do. Another success. What exactly happened here? Comes out mostly unscathed. Okay, we did avoid whatever happened here. Let me bash that boy again. Take this! Right, I need to re-roll. Come on, we got it. Successfully bashes him with a whack. Taking 7 damage, only 3 damages left. Like only 3 HP left. So let's Spirit Blaze. Deals heavy damage to enemies. Come on, you got this, Jamie. I believe in you. Did I do it? Reaching up, Jamie cups the flame and their hands in a whisper and spell. The small flame dancing towards before exploring into the wild burst of hellfire. The magical flame blazes out of control. Everyone takes damage. Damn it. Well, we did it. What a joke!
You're looking at the next Mothman, baby! Yeehaw!
Not a Mothman, but the Mothman! No more patronizing stares or swift glances. Just sheer crystallizing terror. I am legend! I'm a demon! I'm a... Atlas pops back to normal. I am a little lightheaded.
Know your place.
Oh, Taro. Good to see you here. The door to the studio buckles, splitting open as monstrous Taro bursts into the room. With a triumphant meow, she knocks Atlas to the ground. Sprawled out on the floor, all battered and dazed, Atlas hacks up a mouthful of toxic waste. Taro, what the hell? Atlas, are you okay? Atlas gives you a weak thumbs up. Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry for scaring you. Helping Atlas to his feet, you keep an arm around him as you nervously glance around. Where's Madhouse?
Mike, you coward.
Grasping at the air, the Jersey Devil exhales a gout of blue flames as they throw punches at nothing.
Do you honestly think that will work?
Throwing another punch, Jamie winces as it actually strikes Madhouse's open palm.
Coward!
The ghost blinks back into view with a giddy laugh and smile.
What?
Jamie yanks their hand away, but it's too late. Madhouse coiled his fist around their arm.
Didn't I tell you? Aye!
Jamie doesn't care. They swing their head back and slam their skull against the ghost's face, leaving Madhouse sputtering.
I don't deal with...
Throwing their other fist, Jamie punches their arm through Madhouse's chest.
Let me finish!
They're both stuck. Jamie can't move their arm. Jamie bites and kicks, but they know to no avail. They're tangled in a intangible mess. Way to go and ruin the moment, bonehead! Madhouse tightens his grip around the devil.
You wouldn't dare.
What? I've never possessed a demon before.
Your soul would be incinerated.
So what? I'll manage. Either way, it's a win-win. Madhouse's jaw suddenly unhinges, a curled horn jutting out of the side of his head. He claps a head over his face and stifles a cry, his ghastly form flickering in the iridescent lights.
I told you it wouldn't work.
Jamie acts fast, thinking this moment to finally tear his hand out of Madhouse's chest while he writhers, shaking ectoplasm off their claws. Okay, death approaches. What's going on here? Madhouse gets an encore. Atlas stares off into space. Okay. Oh, I'm fully healed, so that's cool. And I have Tarot with me now. What can Tarot do? Let's see. Pounce. Deals medium damage to targets. Tuna Defender. Intercepts all incoming attacks. Slightly raises her defense. Tarot maintains stats, okay. It doesn't damage. Move doesn't do damage. Lowers targets POW mods. Raises targets. Yes, I think that might be what I want to do. I wonder if it damages. That's a 7. Nice.
Mike Madhouse? You're like Mike needs a bathhouse, 'cause you stink.
You think that's gonna get me? A single tear rolled down Madhouse's cheek. Difficulty lowered by 1. Power lowered by 2. Madhouse is preparing to attack. Atlas stares off into space. Still. Can you do something, Atlas? Maybe Atlas is the one that actually gets us out of here. Deals piercing damage, significantly deals target attack. Delays target attack. Okay, cool. Deals heavy damage and lowers target's brains. Atlas takes 30% recoil, we don't want that. Jamie gains +1 stamina and both their occult and brawn are raised. Okay. Who's Jamie? Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna lore dump. I'm gonna pierce damage lore dump. Nice. Got it. Atlas begins his rambling, making Madhouse get sleepy. Guys, I'm pretty sure my dad is an intergalactical fugitive. He's never actually talked to me about it, but I've got this hunch. No, dude, stop. It's too dorky. Getting, sleepy. Madhouse takes 6 boredom damage. Madhouse's turns delayed by +3 turns. He looked to Tarot nervously. Alright then, let's Spirit Blaze again. That worked fine the last time, didn't it? Failure, I should probably re-roll. Come on. Failure again. Fuck. Jamie unleashes a raging bolt of blue hellfire. It's out of control! No! God damn it, I'm almost dead. Okay. Flo could use some help indeed. Can I heal myself? Hold on. I guess Jamie again, you can do a healing wave. Let's do the healing wave. Who should be targeted? Yeah, Flo would be nice. Would be nice if I... Thank you. Thank you. Jamie closes their eyes and the flame between their horns casts a cool light over Flo, healing them for 12 health. Thank you. Madhouse is preparing to attack and Tarot could use some help. Are we doing it again? Are we healing Tarot? Is that gonna be a thing? Can I delay again? Can I delay his next move again? That was a failure. Let me re-roll. That was a success. Cool. We're rambling at Madhouse again. Dude, stop. It's too dorky. Yes, sleep. Sleep. Right, cool. So, Jamie, would you do us the honors? Wait, what was that? Cannot act. You have to pick someone else. God damn it. Okay. What does this do? Slightly raises her special defense. Maintains that change until she uses a different move. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna pounce. Come on. We got it. We got it. He's almost halfway done. I wanted to believe you loved it here, working your dream job, but now I know that I was a total lie. Get over yourself! You don't know me! I know you're on the road to eradication. A crooked grin peels across the demon's face as he giggles to himself. You saw my future back there, didn't you? Huh? No, I can't. I didn't. You're one shitty liar! If you keep this up, you're going to die. Like, die. No one cares! Madhouse looks at Jamie and slashes his claws through the air. This is for the fans! Oh no. No, Jamie! Jamie comes out mostly unscathed, taking 3 damage. Okay, Taro. Come on. Come on, Taro. Oh no, it's a success. She takes 1 damage. That's good. That's not a lot of damage. That is not a lot of damage. Jamie still cannot act, okay. So who are we going with? Can I did a focus, right? Raises karma by 2, raises ally stats. Couldn't I guess I'm just gonna focus if this is helping out all my allies as well and gives me karma. Success, cool. Flo thinks really hard to collect his thoughts about what to do next. Think. I've got it! Your karma increases by +2. Jamie catches their breath. Jamie could use some help. Oh, that's Jamie. I see. Yeah, I guess we're gonna heal the Jersey Devil, whose name is Jamie, it seems. Come on. Failure, that's not good. Let's re-roll. Nice. Got it. Nice. Jamie is full of health again, and Madhouse is preparing an attack. Taro could use some help. Can I delay? Can we delay his move again, please and thank you? Failure, okay. Karma? Nice, we got it.
Easy peasy.
Nice, come on Atlas, ramble the shit out of him. Jamie, I stress ate your winter jacket, and I've been too nervous to tell you. No, dude, stop, it's too dorky. Alright, he's getting sleepy. Cool. 7 boredom damage, and delays his turn for 3 turns. Alright, can I? Jamie cannot act, so I guess I have to do Taro. Taro, this is... Do we damage? Are we doing damage? Taro is at 5 health or lower, it deals massive damage, so that's good. I guess I should do Tuner Defender then. Oh no, I should do Pounce. Because it does more damage when she's 5 or below. It's pretty good. And we did it. Exactly 9. We rolled exactly a 9. Madhouse taking 13 damage. Taro could use some help, but I still can't use Jamie. So let's hope that if I bash him... Let's hope bashing does the remaining 6 damage. Come on. Successfully bashed Madhouse for 8 damage, and there we go. There we go, the ghost is defeated. Rank S. That was pretty good. I've unlocked some new dice. That's good. You can equip them through the quick menu. The one on the left. It's time to just keep rolling. Future updates will include more and in-depth explanation on the difference between dice sets, but the main thing you'll want to keep in mind is that dice sets change how much karma you have to work with, and the numbers you typically roll. Right, I did it. Yes, that we are.
Guess that's a wrap, folks.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Madhouse. I'm really sorry. The ghost's form flickers, Madhouse crumbling to the floor in an ectoplasmic heap. Let me finish this. Jamie steps forward, a fire roaring in their eyes. No! I still have questions. You take a hold of Jamie's arm, trying to hold them back. Is that all really you care about? You're all so clueless. Snapping up, Mike musters up the last bit of strength he has and latches onto you. You're coming with me! Oh, come on, man. Come on, Mike. Why are you like this? Stirring awake, you blink spots from your vision, feeling oddly light. What is this place? You furrow your eyebrows and shield your face from the pale white light. You glance down and see a harsh green outline below. It's Madhouse, with a stunned look on his face and a firm grip on your ankle, holding you in place. Let go of me! No! You'll disappear! Isn't that the point? You want me gone. You kick and squirm, trying to break out of Spectre's grasp. Hold on! Wait! Just chillax for a second! Reeling you in like a kite on a stirring madhouse finally lets you go and quickly looks away. Look! It's no big deal. I just dragged your soul out of your body and set you adrift in the void! You mean I'm dead? Yeesh, it sounds a lot worse when you put it that way. Where are we? Drifting in a doorway between the spirit and the material world. I usually wake up here if I pass out my desk for too long. Now, give me your soul! No! No! You give me your soul! Nah. Why'd you drag me in here? What do you want from me? I need you as a vessel to escape. Don't you feel bad for me? Come on! You've seen movies. You know how this ends. I can tell you whatever you want. What's this about, a pesky curse? Do I punch him? Punch his head off? End his afterlife with your fist? I'm gonna punch his head off. You ball up your fists and awkwardly shift your weight as you glide through the air. There we go. Squeezing your eyes shut, you throw your fist forward and it connects, knocking Mike's head off his head. Mike grasps for his baseball cap and keeps it firmly planted onto his head. Gike! You're an asshole! Oh, my nose! How'd you even touch me? Mike brings a hand to his face, feeling the empty space where a nose would be.
You dragged me into this hell dimension, and we're both ghosts!
We're both ghosts. You throw your arms over your heads, gesturing around the empty vacuum of space.
Of course I feel bad for you, Mike. You didn't deserve to die, let alone become a monster. But now you're totally acting like one.
Yeah, he does. He's a bit of a dick. Mike is stunned, unsure of what to say.
So, if you're going to eat my soul, you might as well do it already.
Don't tempt him.
Gladly.
Oh, come on. But I don't think you will. Will he? The phantom backs off. You're right. I can't do this. Why not? I don't want to hurt you. I shouldn't have put any of you through this. I just, I don't know what else to do. I want to escape. But what if I up and disappear? All I have is this job. I can't remember my old life. I can't even remember my old face. Mike tips his head down, covering his eyes. Damn it! You're not going to disappear. Tell that to the other defunct nobodies out there. You really want a fresh start? You could start a podcast. It's like a radio show you carry in your pocket. On your cell phone? Mike perks up, a slight twinkle in his dead eyes. You go to take out your phone, only to realize it's back in the material world. I'll show you later. Even if you're a jerk. If it means anything, I think you're worth more than this crusty old station. Mike hesitates, and a moment before throwing his arms around you, giving you a big hug.
Thanks for not giving up on me.
Sure, no worries, Madhouse. You don't have to be the Elkhorn Station poltergeist. Not anymore. Not if it makes you miserable.
Get out of here!
This is all your fault.
Is it? I didn't do anything.
How's it my fault?
You knew bringing a human here was dangerous.
Is it?
Says the ghost gobbling demon.
Right. Toto, where the hell were you?
Taro. Okay, that's how you say that name. So I pronounced it wrong.
Who cares? I was there to protect my human, and that's what matters.
It says my name, but she calls me her human.
You did the bare minimum.
Bite your tongue.
I knew everything would work out.
Yeah, sure, Atlas.
Stop lying to yourself, Atlas.
Listen to Jamie.
I really can't see the future.
Yeah, of course you can, Atlas.
Then prove it, mothball.
The Bothball. Is that my voice now?
Shush! Look! Flo is waking up!
I feel terrible. Thank goodness you're okay. Taro leaps into your arms, nuzzling against your neck and purrs.
That's my human! More importantly, that loathsome ghost is gone.
Jamie lets out a sigh of relief. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. You don't respond. A lump of foaming in your back of your throat. A lump forming in the back of your throat. Not a lump of foaming. That would be weird, having a foaming lump in your throat. A lump of foaming in the back of your throat. Trailing behind the group, you stare down at the ground, listening to the cold gravel crunching underneath your shoes, slowing to a stop. The group reaches the car, watching as you dig around in your pocket and pull out a set of car keys. The crew takes one last look back at the abandoned station. You watch as cracks and vines climb up the walls, the radio tower starting to rust over as the gleaming red beacon at the top flickers, then blinks out.
Is something wrong? You look distressed.
Jamie places a clawed hand on your shoulder. Oh, great. Oh yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about me.
Do you mind if we catch a ride with you? My hoofs are killing me.
And can we crash at your place? I'd rather not risk waking my housemates, Gus, at this hour.
We don't mind. The more the merrier. Don't just answer for me.
That's Flo. Don't just answer for me.
Oh, well, I figured you could use the company. I do love sleepovers.
Fine. Not like I have a choice here. What's wrong? Is it the Gus thing? He's a sweet guy once you get past the shedding. No, I don't know how to feel. I didn't get any answers about this stupid curse. I nearly died, and now my one source of information is gone.
Good information anyway.
I'm a great source of information. Every rumor holds a peak, a speck of truth. Like eating spiders in your sleep.
Atlas, that rumor was debunked. I need you to know this.
Oh, thank God. For real though, are you guys okay?
I'm great. Tired.
I'll be okay. Just really sick of the color green. Boy, I hear ya. But it was kinda cool being a tall one for a second there. You and Jamie exchange worried glances.
Nah, I still prefer you pint-sized.
Yeah, let's never do that again.
Don't worry, little guy. I'm sure you looked cool.
Piling into the car, you flick on the headlights and turn the key, pulling out of the parking lot away from the abandoned radio station. Trailing through the woods, you click on the radio, back to channel 103.1. Your heart sinks as all you hear is static drowning out the hum of the car's engine. The show's really over. 103.1 is nothing but dead air on the radio waves. Taking a deep breath, you finally muster up the courage to change the channel, flipping back to a generic oldies station. Looking over your shoulder, you see Jamie resting their head against the car window, already dozing off, though one sharp turn would send their horns through the glass. At least Taro looks adorable, all curled up in Jamie's arms. Your cell phone chimes in the cup holder of the car, and much to your dismay, it's a phone call. The number is a garbled mess of words and numbers, even the screen is glitched out. Phone calls, but let's just answer this, let's see what this is. The phone in your grasp shudders, the screen glitching out as a mass of green ooze squeezes itself through the dock connector. With a wet splat, the slime ball picks itself up and forms a small glowing orb. Hey, hey, hey! Hang up! I am finally free! Sure, I lost a few limbs, but I'm free! You were seriously camping out in my phone? I thought you died. Bingo! No way I'm beefing it yet. I've got a ton of life left in me. How? Tying yourself to a person takes a lot of negative energy, so I figured, why not try a smartphone instead? These things are jam-packed with bad vibes. But you can't just leave. You're the Elkhorn radio ghost. Not anymore.
Yo!
A gout of steam curls from Jamie's jaws, heat rising off the awakened demon. Their wild eyes look into the glowing green orb, who squeaks out in fear.
Wretched spectre! You dare to show your face after what you've done?
Jamie? Jamie, be cool. Remember what we practiced? Be cool.
Hiya, bonehead!
Jamie throws their claws, hand forward, slashing at Mike, who bounces around the passenger seat. Punching a ghost while he's down, huh? Typical demon! The ghost starts around the car, taunting the demon while frantically dodging Jamie's claw swipes. Flo, eyes on the road! I'm trying!
I'm going to devour your soul! Watch out!
Coming up fast, a hulking figure stands wide-eyed on the road, staring blankly at the car, racing towards them. Atlas frantically grabs at the wheel. Everyone... I can only do so many voices, I'm sorry. The car skids forward, squealing as you slam in the brakes. Crunch. The shock of your harsh brake hits you, your senses being flooding back all at once. With each newly gained sensation, you fear the worst. You expect to smell smoke filling the car, feel an airbag smothering your face, or taste the tang of blood in your mouth. Luckily, none of that's the case. The car and the passengers within it are mostly unharmed, save some mental scarring. Jamie and Atlas attempt to regain their composure, while Taro's shocked expression tells you she probably has 8 lives now. You gaze out the windshield, which duns a crack across the face. Your vehicle is stopped in the middle of the road, and before you stands a...
big, scary dog!
Taro squeezes herself under the car seat, cowering. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Atlas unbuckles, kicks the side door open, and scrambles out the car. Is everyone okay?
I'm hanging in there.
Not you. Atlas tries swatting Mike away like a pesky mosquito, but the ghost is unfazed as Atlas' fluffy hand passes clean through him.
Ouch!
I'm glad you guys are all right. The towering demon emerges from your car, and glares down at the glowing green orb. They frown only to let out an exasperated sigh.
Our battles will have to wait. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Mike blips back into your phone.
Please, keep that horrible hairy monster away from me.
Not a problem. We'll just apologize, offer the big guy a ride home, and boom, we're in the clear.
Let's just bail! Not happening.
Psst, everyone knows you can't outrun a werewolf.
I wasn't worried about that. The Mothman glances around and picks up the largest stick he can find. Do you have a death wish?
Don't worry, Jamie. I've got the reflexes of a housefly.
Idiotic.
Okay, Mothman. Atlas turns away from Jamie and immediately begins to poke the heaping pile of fur with the stick.
Hey, buddy. Are you alright down there?
I'm just gonna stand over here, away from whatever you're doing.
Moonlight bursts through the thick tree line. A silvery light casts over the large beast fallen in the dirt. As Atlas pokes the beast, he begins to stir his thick claws, scraping through the earth with flexing muscles. I feel like I started being good at reading and then I wasn't anymore. A wolfman. What voice does a wolfman have? Ew. The werewolf. Why does it say the wolfman? This is clearly the narrator. The werewolf picks himself off the ground, rips the stick out of Atlas's grasp and snaps it in half.
You hit me.
Your car.
Yes, we did that. I'm sorry. The werewolf roasts his voice. A jumbled snarl mixed with the bellow of a man. Okay, we're fighting a werewolf. This werewolf is howling mad. Arching his back, the werewolf winces as his bones snap back into place, regaining 12 HP. So, Atlas, would you kindly lore dump on him? Failure, and I don't have karma left. Okay, I guess I have to take it. The action is cut short by the wolfman's roar. It's not a full moon. Atlas stammers, his feathers standing on end.
You were supposed to babysit!
What? The wolfman roars, his wild eyes glaring down the little Mothman.
Remember?
Oh, wait. August?
I'll get home.
And you're nowhere to be found.
Okay. Cool. August paces back and forth, eyeing the Mothman like a beast ready to strike.
Follow my nose. I find you're out here partying with your friends.
Okay. You know him? Yes, this is August, my favorite housemate and best friend. Who would never maul me over a scheduling slip-up? Right.
Housemate? You're a pest.
Hey!
Jamie bristles with anger, the flame atop their heads shooting off sparks. I know you didn't mean that. Okay. Hey, let's all just pump the brakes.
Unlike when you hit me with your car.
Flo takes 10
Emotional damage!
Don't take this out on Flo. You're the one standing in the middle of the road.
Roar!
See? This is the problem. I tried to have an honest dialogue with you. You yell at me.
You're a slacker. You never do what you're told. And the one time I ask you to sit your ass down for the evening, you leave.
Oh, yeah. Once Hazel got home from work, August looks like he's about to explode. I baked the macaroni casserole like you asked.
Did you turn off the oven?
This is going nowhere.
Jamie clears the throat and slides the Mothman behind them.
What Atlas was trying to say is that he's very sorry.
I'm gonna tear your feelers off!
I know he can be a hassle. But thanks for giving Atlas a safe place to stay.
Jamie places a gentle hand onto the wolf's shoulders. Tearing his arm away, August snaps at Jamie, trying to bite them as they yank their hand back.
Don't bite me!
If you're so close, why don't you follow you home?
Why doesn't he follow you home? Yes, sure.
I live in a bad part of town.
The abandoned mine?
The Weeping Catacombs, actually.
Yeesh! How's rent?
Rough.
What the hell?
Bloodygada only accepts mailed checks.
What is happening? I wasn't out partying, Gus. We were searching for clues relating to Flo's curse.
Who?
The werewolf grunts, his amber eyes drifting down before resting on you. He's staring at you now.
You don't look cursed.
It's like a feeling of unease. Something terrible's gonna happen to me, and I can't stop it. I don't even know what it is.
Welcome to the club.
You look down at the ground, shuffling your shoes across the dirt. Nah, my curse isn't nearly as cool as yours.
Cool? Bending at the rims of a celestial body isn't something I'd call cool. It's tragic and dangerous.
I guess. No way. Werewolves are cool.
Oh yeah?
Scaring backpackers, howling at the moon. You stopped the moving car with your face. August sighs and shakes his head.
You could have just apologized.
I guess we could have, yes. But we didn't. Can I give you a ride to the hospital?
If you could find a veterinarian at this hour.
He's fun. I like August. The wolfman's guffaw is cut short by a sharp yelp, and he winces. August, don't die! I'm sorry you were counting on me. I should have been responsible.
I'm not gonna die. It's my stupid curse wearing off.
Oh.
What moon phase are we in?
The first quarter.
That explains it.
That explains it, yes. That explains what? Yeah, it, of course. August's monstrous form begins to waver as he starts to trudge off, leaving him teetering forward before dropping to his knees. He takes a sharp breath before collapsing onto the ground, totally unconscious. You know absolutely nothing about cryptid care, and aren't sure how to help. Should we take him to the hospital? Does Longhope have a hospital? They have gas stations, Sushi, so they have to have hospitals, right? You want nothing but to faceplant into a bed and never speak of this again.
Well.
Oh, come on, man. While you losers were busy fighting, I called emergency services. Some cab from Hoka's Health Center, and potions should be here any minute. I suppose the answer to your questions of the state of the healthcare in the cryptid world. Really? Yeah, someone's gotta be responsible adult around here. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, whatever. Jamie turns towards the ghost and smiles awkwardly. Madhouse squalls in response. You were a formidable foe, Madhouse Mike. It was wrong of me to attack you in our current state, considering the unfair advantage. Oh, bonehead, you cheeky devil! Maybe wait until we're off a moving vehicle next time. Just a thought.
Flo, please let me fix this.
We'll worry about it tomorrow.
Is the scary dog man dead? No, August is still breathing, just blacked out. Ow!
Swerving down the road, a jet black SUV decorated in streaks of white skids to a stop next to the party, a pair of red lights flashing. Hey, you were supposed to call an ambulance, not a funeral coach. We can't afford to be picky. Another voice. I need another voice. Out of the way. It is oddly fitting. The driver door opens and a stark white raven flutters onto the screen. A huge muzzle cryptid dressed in a grey jumpsuit trailing close behind. Come on, get him in the cabin. What? Was the bird driving? We're short-staffed. The tall cryptid reaches into the jumpsuit and pulls out a pen and a clipboard. Looks like he passed out from exhaustion. Werewolves with their invincibility complex. We'll get him patched up. What about the police reports? Do cryptids have insurance? Who do I talk to about this? Humans. Furrowing his eyebrows, the larger cryptid brings a hand up and flicks the raven. He'll be fine, I swear. After the coma, maybe. Exhaling a gout of steam, the muzzle cryptid's hair bristles and glares at the bird. Just kidding. Don't worry about any of that fluff. Werewolves are incredibly resilient. With a low growl, the larger cryptid holds the clipboard to you, expecting you to sign the paper. It's some sort of waiver, a werewolf-specific one at that. What's this? A werewolf attack report. Oz here keeps track of sightings. Yeah, I don't know. Flo's not signing anything. Atlas huffs, handing the waiver back to the muzzled cryptid, who glow us down at the Mothman. You were bit, were you? No one got bit.
I'm listening.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, you guys can go now.
Listen here.
Hey, bud, we're just doing our job. Let's go, Oz. With a nod and a flit of his wings, the raven swoops back to the ambulance. That's Oz. Scooping August's unconscious form off the ground, Oz carries him away to the midnight cab. Maybe one of us should have stayed with August. Atlas watches as the SUV roars to life and veers away. You okay to drive? No, totally. Let me just rest my eyes. Standing up. We should
get him home.
In a blink, you're being carried to the backseat of your car by Jamie. With another, you're on the road as Atlas snoozes in the passenger seat and Jamie drives quietly. Nodding off in the back seat, you hold Taro in your arms and blink away as you see the car slow to a stop in the parking lot. You stifle a yawn and carry your cat up the stairs, leading the three cryptids into your suite. Before fully succumbing to sleep, you look over the side of your bed. Atlas is on the floor of your bedside, resting on the couch cushion, mattress, and thrown blankets. The lights flicker off, and you catch a glimpse of Jamie quietly closing your bedroom door. Lying in the bed of your childhood home, you grip the Polaroid camera in your hands. Tonight, you're finally going to catch that monster on tape. Oh, this is a flashback, I see. You scoot towards the window and peek through the blinds, angling your flashlight through the glass. The backyard is empty. Not even your neighbor's cat is outside, yowling on the fence. With a sigh, you lower your camera and close your eyes. Maybe it was all a dream. Maybe. You snap awake at the sound of knocking against your window, leaving you scrambling for your camera. Oh my gosh! Knock, knock. You fumble with the camera and yank the window blinds open. A pair of massive red eyes gazing back at you. You've never seen anything like this before. Now's your chance. Seize the moment in a lifetime opportunity. Flash. You take the photo, leaving the creature squealing and tumbling from your window, blinded by the light. Success. You silently fist pump the air and peer through the window, trying to see where the creature had gone. Sliding the window open, you hear a squeaky voice climbing from the bushes below.
Ow! Why would you do that?
You can talk? Yeah, I can talk. This is... I don't know, this is kinda... But this is the voice he has now. It's not my fault. It's not my fault the game didn't let me know earlier that it didn't have a super deep voice. Yeah, I can talk. I'm not some sort of boogeyman. Why were you peeking through my window? You left your lights on. Are you scared of the dark or something? No way! The strange creature splays his wings and flutters back up to your window, resting against the windowsill. You should be more careful. Resting in the lamplight is the short, scuffling creature with inky feathers and a pair of antennae. He's wearing a loose t-shirt and goggles. One of his knees is all bandaged up. What are you?
I'm Atlas.
I'm Atlas. That's a silly name. Oh yeah? What's your name? Flo. Well, Flo, you're a weirdo. You're a talking bug. Unless you hadn't noticed, I'm a moth, not a bug. Is that why you keep knocking on my window? Yeah. Sorry about that. Moth vision. Maybe keep the lights off next time. You never know what it might attract. Like what? Cryptids like me. Click. Atlas perks up, his feelers flicking to one side as his gaze shifts, glancing over your shoulders. He blinks. Look, I've got to go. Hearing footsteps creaking towards your room, you look towards the door. Atlas? You glance back at the window to find Mothman is gone. A low growl rumbles from the hallway, the door to your room cracking open as the sound of the footsteps is replaced with a dragging, scraping noise. Huh? Slinking into the room is the outline of your mother's shadow, but instead of flicking on the lights and scolding you for staying up past bedtime, she lets out a wheeze, and a twisted jumble of words leave her mouth.
Lights out.
Mom? You clutch the camera in your shaking hands and angle it up towards the shambling creature. The shadowy creature takes on a different form, more nightmarish shape. A dozen blue eyes peeling open from its flesh. The shadowy creature glows and squeaks, trying to make out words you can't possibly understand. You've never seen anything like this before. Now's your chance. I don't want to... Yes? Mom? You clutch the camera in your shaking hands, angling it up towards the shambling creature. Leave me alone! Squeezing your eyes shut, you feel the flash of light behind your eyelids. The nightmarish creature recoiling at the sudden burst of white light. Strangely, the flash doesn't fade. Rather, it envelops the entire room and sends you drowning in light. I'm sorry. You're awoken by the sharp yowl of Terror, who's staring you down with a scowl. And I think this is where we're ending this for today. This game is longer than I thought it would be, honestly. It is a lot of fun, but it does hurt my voice doing all the voices. So I think I will continue this, because it is a lot of fun. And it's also vaguely Pride Month themed, because the demon apparently is a they, them, and it also asked me for my pronouns. So I guess there is some sort of, like, dating simulator thing coming in, maybe. What I actually thought this would be, honestly. I thought this would be more of a dating sim. and not like an actual fully fledged visual novel. It's actually really cool and has pretty cool cryptids. But for now we're done with this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. Make sure to watch this video next, and I hope to see you soon, friends. Goodbye.